Hey y'all, welcome back to another Draw Me video. I would say that after the first one, I went back to Draw Me to really get my study in on how to get better, but I would be lying. But nevertheless, I'm back and better than ever. I hope. This is the fit I'll be using throughout this video. Now let's get started. Okay, so first things first, this girl will be our first victim. The time was cut short unfortunately because I joined a tad bit late, but that's okay. From my last Draw Me video, I learned a bit that starting with the hair would make it easier for me to figure out how I want to structure the face, so that's what I incorporated here. So I just finished the hair, and I wanted the hair to be a different color because I know I would have time to actually color it, so I did just that. And now I'm working on the face with a black color. And if you're new here, if you see anything out of proportion, it's because I'm not yet perfect on that part. And it's a bit harder to work on it with limited time and the fact that I'm drawing with my fingers on my phone, so work with me here. Y'all just wait till I get a good mic and a stylus, if that's what it's called. Once I get a mic, trust me, this will be so much more interesting, especially because I don't know, I'm more expressive. I mean, duh, it's AI versus human emotions. Anywho, I'm getting sidetracked, stop distracting me. Now I'm just drawing the eyes. Also, I noticed some people in my other Draw Me video was comparing my actual drawing in the thumbnail to the ones in the video. Y'all, obviously there's gonna be a really big difference. Not only am I being timed, I also have to click a million buttons just to move the canvas and or zoom in. That's really hard for someone who draws with their fingers. Please give me a break. I swear I don't completely suck, guys. So the timer's running out. Now I'm putting the finishing touches such as the blush and all that extras, and also highlights for the eyes. Please ignore how the face literally looks flat. I didn't notice it till now. So, I don't know why she's flipping me off. What I do? Anyways, it's still cute, I guess. See, I don't know what to feel about this one. I have mixed feelings, and because of that, I'll just give it 3 stars. So the next few didn't even try. I'm sorry if I don't have any humor, but how is this funny? It's just gross, especially in a game. Children are mostly gonna be in, what the hell? And the fact that it doesn't stop there either. Half of the people doing this are grown, mind you. I can't show the winners because it's just gross pictures, but I did end up winning first. I ended up leaving that server because of obvious reason and joining a whole new one. I only had 47 seconds, but oh boy, I really love this avatar. I wish I had more time because if I did, I would have made it so Spongebob would have All Might's glare. And if you don't know All Might, he's who he's dressed as. So if you don't know what I mean by that, I would draw SpongeBob's usual squishy body shape, right? But add All Might's hair, glare, devious smile, and basic coloring. Only if I had enough time, sigh. It's okay though, I bet everyone else did amazing. Just from the first drawing, even if I had enough time, I would have been cooked. This is amazing. I see the vision here, but I'll be so honest, I thought it was an alien at first sight. Y'all, are you sure I didn't accidentally stumble into a pro server? This is so good. The SpongeBob holding All Might, the coloring, the accuracy. OMG, it's beautiful. And then there's mine. Never mind, I thought mine was worse. Never thought someone could do Spongebob dirty, or All Might dirty, whatever, same thing. And this absolute masterpiece to grace my eyeballs. Oh my god, I have some real competition, but in a good way. Competing makes me better, so I'm ready. They all deserve to be placed. Now let's actually get to participating. Okay, so I gotta be extra try hard right now. As long as I'm on the podium, I'm straight. So I'm gonna do the same tactic by starting with the hair color first, but with a twist. Not gonna lie, I do not know what I was doing here, but I guess I'm going with brown as the main line art. I'm so focused on trying not to mess this up by making it look flat or disoriented or messy or deformed or just weird. So let me just finish drawing this and we will go straight to voting. This one is actually so adorable. I love how her hair looks like a hijab. OMG, this one is just as cute. It's so soft and feminine, like, I love it. And, oh wow. 4 stars for the details, to be honest. This one is the cutest. I love how she looks like she's puckering her lips. That is just adorable.
Okay, so I'm decided to use the rest of my voice with this part so I can like edit quicker, but this is an adorable smile. And I'm sorry if I sound dead, that's because I am. Don't get me wrong, this isn't my real voice. They're still in like AI over it, but that's because I sound so dead right now. I think it's not even funny, but if you do want to hear my real voice, it's in my M2 video that I made, but I'm just too lazy to like actually add my voice in here, so, and I need a better mic, so, but I ended up winning 4th place, and that's still good. Okay, so, our next victim looks like a bacon, and she's looking around like, what's going on, but, as it decided to style a bit like the color of her hair, it kind of looks ginger, also red, but like since I had my transparency down, it just came out like ginger, but it's okay. So I was gonna use that for the rest of the face, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just use that for everything. Look, I was too lazy. And I'm here, I'm working on the hair, and I'm trying to make it look like not buns, like trying to make it look flowy, basically, you know what I mean? Like, I know it's like a bacon vibe, but like, I'm way too late for that. I don't have time for that. So, yeah, we're gonna, settle for a regular bun today, you know? I don't want it to look like her, like, face and the hair is like, how do I like, explain this? How do I like, I don't want it to look like her face and her hair is like, one, if that makes sense. So that like add the black outline, and I'm doing the eyeballs, and I think I got a hang of how to do like the eyeballs to be cutesy, you know, doing the normal shape, and then making the transparency to how I'm putting eyebrows, putting like at least 3 to 4 lashes, you know what I mean? Like, see, it's already coming together, and then try to give her like a yolk out, I think that's how you say it. And I'm putting the pupil and making the eyebrows. I deleted that part, but we doing the pupils, now I'm doing the eyebrows, and the nails is gonna be pretty simple because I can't really put much details because I literally don't see it. But I'm doing my fingers, and like it's gonna mess up, you know? But now we're doing the lips, and I didn't really like the way I made the lips, so I had to delete it. I have to start over. I wanted it to be like kind of like, I don't know, cutesy. It's a mustache, you know what I mean? I don't want it to be all like sad and depressed and all this that. So basically, I zoomed out to see like if there's anything missing, and like it's just missing a pop of color, basically. So I decided to add some blushes, and then add some nails blushes, some lipstick, right? You know, make her pucker up. I don't know what she's puckering up for, but I don't know. It's just cute to me. I don't know. And but yeah, I was like, you know, it still needs a pop of color, so I'm gonna add some yellow background, I don't know, to make it pop, you know? And since I still had time, I was like, you know what, let me just add some skin tones and stuff, because I'm gonna like make use of my time. I'm not gonna let that slide, you know what I mean? I keep saying you know what I mean, just ignore that. But I colored in the skin, and I can see the time is running out, so I was trying to hurry, right? I wanted to color the hair, but sadly time ran, you know, so yeah. So the first one up is this one. This one pretty cute. I really like the red lipstick. I feel like she didn't have time for that part. And then the next one, I think her midway, the girl joined me, but it could have had potential, you know what I mean? And the next one, I don't know what that is, but I rated it 1. I'm sorry. This one is really cute. The only thing is, it's not like the character, but it's still adorable, you know? The next one is mine. I actually think I did really good. I could tell there is kids in the server, so I'm pretty Sure, I'm pretty sure I server hopped after this, but it's all good. I did still end up placing first place, so that's really cute, really sweet. And on to the next. So it was time to draw our next victim, but they were in no way to be seen. So I'm over here thinking that the Java application was who we're supposed to drop. Then I was like, I had a good idea. I was like, let me go check the username on the leaderboard, and that's exactly what I did. Yeah, but she ended up popping up anyway, so thank God. Okay, so I didn't really know how to go about this, because that thing on her head is called, I think it's called an Oshina. I may be wrong. I'm almost 99.9% sure I'm wrong, but I decided to draw the hair first, so like destruction. I'm over here trying to sound like smart and stuff to even sound like I know what I'm doing, but I don't. But I was starting with the hair first, like the hair and the face and the neck and the mouth and all that stuff. Then I think I would do the Oshina laugh. But here I am drawing this stuff, and I just decided to do it anyways because I already got like the head done, so I know where to put it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Since he quite literally did not have any eyeballs, like honestly any eyeballs, I just started working on the lips, and I tried to make it a little bit shiny. It's like in the juice and the stuff, and started working on the nose. Even though she's as pale as a ghost, I was still able to see the piercing she had on, so I added the nose piercing and then the dimple piercing, I believe, and I needed it to have a pop of colors. I added some blushes to brighten the bangs a little bit. So, and I realized it was missing a little bit of something, so I decided to add some background color, I'm sorry. I didn't want it to be yellows before, so I decided to go for the next by staying green. And there's someone I know really does green, so the color green, if you know, you know. Since I had a little more time, I decided to just experiment, try to see what I can add that will make it look good. Try to add these like swirly blushes, but then I realized like it doesn't really look good, so I just took it off completely, and I decided to add a pop of color to the lips last minute as like a finishing touch, And let's get to rating. So I guess we're starting off with a banger because this is so good. Like, this is also good as well. And oh my god. And this is so cute. I see like how simple it is, and you can like tell what she's drawing. You know what I mean? Like, this is cute too, but I didn't really know what it was. It was just hair, and I don't know, it was accurate. This is accurate. I don't know why I rated it 2, but this is accurate. This one, I don't know what I was looking at, but I really have more time to cook with this, to be honest. This is so good. I hate to rate it just a 5, but because it's so accurate too. I did end up placing dirt, and I'm really happy with this podium thing. The first and second place deserved it so much. So our next victim is this kitty, this pizza kitty bracelet. I don't really know how to go about this because I know it's pretty simple, but in my head I was like, you know what? Let me what's the word? Let me push myself today, Let me give myself a challenge. Even though it's the normal headshot and everything, I wanted to give myself a challenge by I don't know, adding the unnecessary. Here I started adding a cat. I couldn't add the full cat because there was not enough space, but I still wanted to add the cat. I wanted to add him holding the cat, right? And I don't know, I feel like that because I was trying to tell myself complicated things, and it started messing up. I don't know, I just didn't like the way this turned out. You can see here, I'm trying to make it a little bit more realistic than my normal cartoon-ish, almost realism style. It's still usually I draw like big eyes and stuff, but here I was just like, I don't know, I was just complicated things in it. I try to be like, I try to like fix it by making the mouth cartoony, but I don't know. I feel like I made it worse. To be honest, it's she did draw like normal eyes, like I mean normal a number mouth, then it probably would have worked. I don't know. It just looked so. There was so much going on. It made the drawing look so bad. Like I don't know. The head was deformed, the neck was deformed, the hair was deformed, the eyes were deformed, the nose was deformed, the mouth was deformed. Like you know. And to make matters worse, I thought like coloring the little pizza ears would make it even better. Yeah, no. So I was like, you know what? Let me use that little tactic I usually do for when I'm actually drawing on like ibis paint or something by erasing the hair, like doing hair strokes but with an eraser to make it look like hair strokes, because I feel like the hair was a problem at the time, but I don't think it was a problem. So AJ fixed me again by like defining the jaw and erasing some parts, because I usually don't erase in the drawing because it's complicated, but that still didn't work. Like, I don't know, it was giving more of like a Discord mod fight. I just accepted defeat at this point. Let me just rate. I really like this person's art style so much. He did way better than me, and I feel like everyone in the lobby did way better than me. Even this looks way better than mine. So this one is really cute. Even though it doesn't match the avatar, I actually didn't think anyone would actually draw like an actual pizza and not the Roblox avatar. But these deserve the 5-star. I think that person deserved first place. But thank you all for watching till the end if you did, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye bye!